research the word capital, you'll find a plethora of definitions. There's cultural capital, social, political, ideas as capital, people as capital, but the bottom line is, I found that educating families around this broader view of wealth has great value. And I've done a video in this series just on those capitals. But for brevity and concept today, I felt it a better approach to simply define these for you so that you can use it as a framework to organize your thoughts. Clients tell us it is helpful to view capital in 5 different buckets or dimensions. The first dimension is a spiritual dimension. The spirit of the individual, the family, the key principles that define you, that define your business, your family, when it or you is at its best. That's spiritual capital. Then there's social capital, how connections happen. It's about the networks within your community that you feel strongly about, enough to donate your time and talent to, and encourage similar behavior in your children. Human capital. Building capital here refers to physical, mental, emotional health for you and others in your family, somewhat a more clinical definition for your body and mind. Intellectual capital, knowledge and wisdom. Building capital here begins with acknowledging the innate talents of each family member. It acknowledges the value in what's between our ears, who we are, and what we've become through our life experiences. And then there's financial capital, the one we're most familiar with. Brokerage accounts, money in the bank, real estate, business interests, and the like. It's the full spectrum of resources which can support your lifestyle, as well as potentially support the goals in other areas of capital. Once you take a broadened view of wealth, it only stands to reason you would also take a broadened view of wealth management. Most all the financial industry today has now moved from selling products to working solutions, which often have scenarios for your goals and other key objectives to make your portfolio go further longer. But contrary to old school thinking, having more in the end isn't necessarily about return. Often it's about avoiding risk. Advisors can add significant value if you have financial complexity, because portfolio longevity can be achieved in many ways. Vision mapping helps investors put the value they thought return and performance should have into a higher level perspective as part of the story, not the whole story. Vision mapping's more holistic approach drives further beyond these now standard exercises into a much deeper phase of contingency planning and ongoing family education. It's the subject of our next video. Once you've got it completed, you not only get plan A, B, C, and D, but you and your family gain wealth preservation, education, and communication customized to your needs, something that is priceless in today's world. If this video inspires, moves, encourages, entices you to leverage your own efforts in formulating a vision statement and learning more about the 5 key forms of capital, I invite you to access our vision mapping library, where we will send you a video of the 5 key forms of capital. It's done interview style, and so you kind of learn from the professionals from our local community on their view of what these capitals look like. Join me, and I look forward to our continued conversation.